Thank you for joining us tonight at the Gates of Ishtar and entering the gates to walk the sacred path of the Flatfoot with BB Cat. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the Whispering Tarot Arcana, your oracle within. Welcome, Seeker. You have not found this moment by accident. Long before paper cards were shuffled by candlelight, before tables were draped in velvet, before the word tarot ever crossed human lips, wisdom was already being spoken, etched into clay tablets, carved into temple walls, whispered by gods, goddesses, and the stars themselves. Tonight, we walk the mystic path of tarot, not as fortune tellers peering into fixed futures, but as travelers turning inward, guided by symbols older than memory. Tarot, as we know it today, emerged in medieval Europe, yet its soul is far older. In ancient Mesopotamia, priests of Inanna and Samshas studied omens, patterns, and symbols to understand the divine order. Clay tablets told stories of cycles, death, rebirth, chaos, and balance. The very themes echoed centuries later in the Tarot's Major Arcana. In Egypt, the temples of Thoth, god of wisdom, magic, writing, and measurement, were said to hold sacred knowledge of the universe. Some mystics believe tarot mirrors the Hermetic teachings attributed to Thoth, as above, so below. Each card becomes a reflection of cosmic law played out in human life. In Greece, the gods embodied archetypes we still recognize. Hermes, the magician, standing between worlds. Persephone, the high priestess, guardian of hidden realms. Hecate, torchbearer at life's crossroads. Tarot did not descend fully formed, it remembered itself into existence. What tarot truly is and what it is not. Let's clear the smoke from the mirrors. Tarot is not about predicting a single unavoidable fate. It is not a divine decree etched in stone. Tarot is more of a conversation. It's a symbolic language that speaks directly to the subconscious, the same place where dreams, myth, and intuition are born. When you draw a card, you are not being told what will happen. You are being shown what is unfolding within you. Ask yourself, dear listener, what patterns keep repeating in my life? What am I being invited to learn? Where am I resisting my own growth? Tarot does not command, it reveals. The structure of the tarot is like a map of the soul. The tarot deck is traditionally divided into two realms, the Major Arcana and the soul's journey. These 22 cards tell the story of the Fool, the eternal traveler. The Fool begins at zero, pure potential, unburdened, standing at the edge of the unknown. Sound familiar? Because each card marks a stage of life. The Magician, for example, is discovering your power and voice. The Lovers are about choice, alignment, and devotion. The Tower is the sacred destruction of illusions. Death is not an ending, but a transformation. If you draw the Star, that's hope after darkness. These cards appear when life itself is speaking loudly. The Minor Arcana cards are about daily alchemy. These reflect everyday experiences divided into 4 suits. The Cups are about emotions, relationships, and intuition. They fall more in a water sign. The cards that are focused on the Wands are about passion, creativity, purpose, and they're fire signs. The Swords, when you draw those cards, are about thoughts, communications, and conflict. They are associated with air. And the Pentacles are about your body, about work, resources, and stability, and are associated with earth. They remind us that magic lives not only in temples, but in conversations, choices, and quiet moments of awareness. There are different types of tarot readings. Tarot is versatile, fluid, alive. You might explore self-reflection readings, asking, what do I need to understand about myself right now? Or you could do a shadow work spread, and that would be used to illuminate hidden fears or suppressed truths. You can also do mythic spreads. Those are for mapping your life to a hero's journey. I like to sometimes do year ahead or moon cycle readings. Those are about working with time as a rhythm, not as a rule. You can also do decision clarity readings, which are not what should I do readings, but what happens if I choose this path type of readings. The cards do not decide, you do. There is a mythology within the cards. Tarot is a myth wearing human clothing. The high priestess echoes Isis and Persephone, the keeper of sacred mysteries. The empress embodies Gaia, Demeter, Inanna, creation itself. The hangman, that card mirrors Odin, hanging from the world tree to gain wisdom through surrender. And the Wheel of Fortune card, it reflects the ancient understanding that fate turns, but awareness allows us to move with it. Each card asks not what will happen, but who are you becoming? A few little interesting things that I've learned over time about the arcane. So tarot was once used as a game before it became a spiritual tool. Early decks weren't even standardized. The symbolism started evolving with culture. The death card rarely signifies physical death. It appears most often during profound personal growth. So if you draw the death card, don't freak out. That just means you're in a moment of change. You do not need psychic powers to read tarot, only honesty and openness. Tarot is just a mirror. It reflects what's inside of you, and it mirrors and only shows what already exists. Before we part, let me ask you, Wanderer of Wisdom, which tarot card do you feel drawn to, even if you don't know why? Do you believe symbols can speak truths words cannot? Have you ever experienced a moment where insight came from within rather than from the outside world? Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. This path is ancient, but it is walked together. Until next time, may your questions be brave, your symbols speak softly, and your inner wisdom guide the way. Thank you for entering the Gates of Ishtar.